Oh, baby, I think we're live. Folks, it's been too long. How long has it been since we've done a freaking Mahjong Monday? I guess it's only just been 2 weeks, but it seems like a long time. I'm just talking to myself right now. I'm searching for the... Oh, God, Testicle King, thank you for the 9 months. I greatly appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate the support, though. And yet, you know, it's I don't mean this as a pun. It's testing the name, you know. Perpetuo's good tidings. Airbud 2, good tidings, good tidings. I genuinely really appreciate it. It feels like it's been forever, no? You miss 1 week of Mahjong Mondays, and then suddenly it feels like we've never done this before. Mimi Chuck, good tidings. Ken Zorsu, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Nougat Malo, good tidings. I'm just doing some clicking and clacking. I haven't blasted the Yostar Discord. Oh my God, I forgot to blast the Yostar Discord when I was a horse as well. What the frick? What the frick? Herman, good tidings. Oishi, good tidings. ECAP Limax, good tidings. Our favorite part-time streamer. What the hell? All right, let me blast the Mahjong Soul server. They haven't kicked me out of the Mahjong Soul server, which is amazing, considering all the slander that I've said towards Yostar's RNG. Like, you know what I mean? It's amazing that we're still in there, that they haven't killed me yet. Folks, I got too much to talk about, and I've missed playing Mahjong. I know. What kind of sicko am I? Jisung, don't you play Mahjong on a regular basis, and doesn't it regularly destroy you? Yep. But like, you miss one Mahjong Monday, and suddenly your heart grows so fond. It is way too hot outside. It's like, it's so gross constantly. Prasad, good tidings, good tidings. I think that's part of the reason too. I've been a little bit more moody lately. Because I can't, like, I've just been spending so much time indoors in the same dang room, but like there's nothing to do outside. Usually I would at least go for like a morning or an evening walk, but the evening walk, the enjoyment out of that is severely diminished when it's 90 degrees still. Ooh, a little 90 degree 8 p.m. walk. Ooh. Autumn does approach. Autumn can't get here fast enough. I need Autumn to put a little pep in their step. Unga Bunga 9000, good tidings, good tidings. Luckily, I don't live in a place where it's humid, but I can only imagine, like, when I was in Vancouver, it was a little bit more humid. Folks, I had a headache the whole dang time. I genuinely, it was so fricked up. Gentiana, good tidings, good tidings. I am ready to lose some in the Jade Room today. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I fully acknowledge that the Mahjong that I've been playing since I've returned from Vancouver may or may not be my best Mahjong. And by that I mean is not my best Mahjong. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things. And Yostar's quick with a healthy serving of 4th places to keep me full in the meantime. SYM, good tidings. Grizzly Pears, good tidings. It was 99% humidity. Okay, that's too much. Jay Julie, good tidings. You saying I've been trying out Riichi City. I believe it's so much better for newbies. Do you ever recommend it? That's a great question, because for newbies, yes, absolutely. And like experienced players alike, I have nothing against Riichi City. And I firmly believe that their new player resources are kind of the GOAT. Like, I think they have the best new player experience, probably. And I think that if you wanted to learn Mahjong, don't get me wrong, I think my tutorial is still good. But if you wanted to pair that with the tutorial in Mahjong Soul and the tutorial from Riichi City, I think that the tutorial from Riichi City brings the heat. Acute Newt, good tidings. Aerith, good tidings. Nebby, good tidings. Yeah, the only thing about Riichi City is that you genuinely cannot play it in public. Like I don't know, you can put on streamer mode, but even so, it only does so much. You know what I mean? I don't really know. I think the safer work mode in Riichi City is probably just the default skins, but I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Miniman, good tidings. Thank you so much for the 6 months of Prime. Thank you, thank you. Yakuza's Mahjong minigame being completely bereft of assistance probably turned people off. Yeah, that's a really hard intro into Riichi Mahjong. That's not a great intro into the game. They should just put me as some sort of bozo in the Yakuza series. I'll teach people Mahjong and Yakuza. It sounds like a great time. Katang, good tidings. I play it in public, but my head is constantly on a swivel. Yeah, you gotta watch out because don't get me wrong. I think you can get fired from your job playing Mahjong Soul as well, but I think that you could get fired with fewer citations while playing Riichi City. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Artemis Senpai, good tidings. We've done Yakuza playthroughs before, but some of the Yakuza games are a little too spicy for me. I want to play the newer ones as well, but the thing about playing a story-based game is that, like, we gotta either do, like, an 8-hour stream or just do a, you know, initial look at or something. It's hard to do 27 streams of a Yakuza game just to finish it, you know? Because I'm not a stamina-based Andy. I'm kind of just come in here, talk about Trader Joe's for 2 hours, and then, you know, and then Yusong suddenly has no humorous bone in his body. Folks, I think we're good, right? We've done all the we've waited enough for everyone to get here. Why are we holding off on we could be playing mod. We could be clicking tiles at this point. All right, hang on 1 second. Mahjong Soul is open, folks. He's a real streamer. Folks, we're so freaking back. It's Mahjong Monday. It's been forever since we've done a Mahjong Monday, aka it's been 2 weeks. I'm ready. I'm ready to lose in the Jade Room today. I also have a lot to tell you. Number one, look at how cute this can is, right? It says Chow on it. It's a San Pellegrino. The subtitle is Italian Zest for Life, to which I say, Mamma Mia. Here's the thing. They got me at Costco. I was shopping around at Costco, and of course they have a box full of San Pellegrinos. San Pellegrinis, as I like to call them. This was a little fun. You saying you're single? Yep. Yep. Maybe you're single forever. So they had like a 7,000 cans of San Pellegrinis for like $8. And I was like, oh yeah, I like sparkling water. And you know what? I was really in the mood for San Pellegrino. Why? Because when you buy San Pellegrino at Trader Joe's, it is just like drinking soda, okay? It is literally just soda. And so I bought these with the intention that, oh my God, they're going to be that like sugary sparkling water beverage. It's going to be like a freaking... It's going to be like a soda stream where they just put a block of sugar and a block of whatever, lime flavoring. It's going to taste awesome. This is going to be the best day of my life. I get home. Folks, these sparkling waters are literally just sparkling waters with like a little bit of flavoring. They have no sugar whatsoever. I needed this to be soda, folks. I bought these for soda. And then I took a sip. I'm going to be real with you. I took a sip, and now I'm like, oh, no. I got 70 more of these cans that I need to get through. I bought these thinking that they were the super sugary San Pellegrinos, but they're not. They're like an adult. Ooh, a little bit of... Would you like a little bit of flavor? You don't even get that much flavor. Bark like a dog if you want a little bit more flavor in your sparkling water, you know? San Pellegrino, so true. Absolutely so true. The Chow ones are awful. People don't tell me that the Chow ones are awful. Me when I'm collecting Sonic characters. Okay, I mean, the Chows in Sonic, let's be real. They're very cute. There's nothing wrong with the Chows in Sonic the Hedgehog. Marty the Go, good tidings. Taki's good tidings. Kober Eep, good tidings. I'm missing a lot of people, but I wanted to shout out the first time chatters, you know? Quirf, good tidings. Vabomir, Dady Wills, Daffodil Wills, good tidings, everyone. Folks, this hand, I'm gonna be real with you, Oingo Boingo. This is a straight up Oingo Boingo hand. Riichi Pinfu, 2 Dora. All I need to do is check notes, draw into a single good tile such that we can actually get into Tenpai. That's the kiss of death right there. Oh my God, this is so bad. I needed the 3 of characters. Arson, good tidings. Gam Armand, Sugar Hugh, Ethan, Lonesome Morpheus, Bar Tios on YouTube. Good tidings. So yeah, anyway, don't get sauced by how cute the cans are on the San Pellegrino Italian Zest for Life. If your Italian friend had this level of zest, you should call them a wellness check, because there's literally no zest in here. This is literally just straight up sparkling water, and there's just a shadow of lime in here. There's not even real. I mean, I'm sure there's a little bit of real lime in here, but like it's not anything. Speaking of not anything, we might be folding this hand. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to cut this to a bamboo anymore. Rhino, whoa. Good tidings, it's 5 a.m. in my place. And the first thing I do after waking up is watching some Mahjong. Hey, start the day off with a little bit of human despair. It can only grow up from here. Anto, good tidings. Major the duck, good tidings. So anyway, that was not a very good purchase at Costco. And then I got these other... Okay, okay. My batting average at Costco is really bad right now. It is genuinely so bad right now. Now Mir on YouTube, good tidings. Folks, there is in like the refrigerated food section, so not the frozen food section. There was like a, the brand is Chef Hawks, right? And there's like these little like chicken bowls where oh snap, maybe I can chi to get back into Tenpai. Please let me chi. I don't deserve it. I genuinely. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, well, I can maybe still win on the last tile, right? Under the sea gives me a, or under the river gives me a valid Yaku with this hand. So I need Right Lord to be playing with their monitor off one time for the one time, please. Jeb Bush, okay. Tried using all of my secret techniques there. Nothing really worked. Okay, so in the refrigerated section at Costco, there is a box of food called Chef Hawks. And they're like little bowls, Chibli. My little bowls, Chibli. 1, 2, 3, mixed triple sequence. Oh my goodness. Okay, I would chi. I would absolutely chi in this case. This is to confirm Sanshoku. We're not even playing around. This is confirmed Sanshoku. Chef Hawks. There's these bowls. They have like chicken. They have like a little bit of sweet potato. They have some beans and they have some rice. And I looked at the container and it was like, oh, it contains milk. And I'm like, you know what? I can tank a little dairy. Like I got my lactates. Like I can eat this responsibly. The rest of this looks pretty healthy, right? So I buy it. I get home. I heat it up in the microwave. Folks, it is, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, it's just like the milk in it makes it like I'm eating soupy milk cereal. But like the cereal, instead of real cereal, is just chicken, sweet potatoes, and black beans. And like, I don't know how I keep failing at Costco so hard, but I'm just, it's soupy milk nothingness. The name of my slam poetry collection. But like, it's soupy milk nothingness, and it's not, hey, you know what I think? And get ready, because this is the entire reason why I wanted to tell you this. So lock in, get ready. This is the pinnacle of the story. Chef Hawks chicken bowls, you might as well be renamed to Chef Hacks chicken bowls, because I don't think you're a real chef at all. This is an abomination. I'm straight up drinking milky chicken right now, and I do not very like it. Costco's got hands. I've also got hands. I've also got hands in the sense that you know, I'm kind of putting Chef Hawk on blast, you know? +2, I appreciate it. Check your PayPal. Check your PayPal. So that wasn't good at Costco. I will say I did get, I mean, Costco you can never really lose, because despite how bad things can get with your own purchase history, you can always end it on the highest note known to humankind, and that is to get a slice of pizza or a hot dog and a little drink. That wins. And the smoothie, Marty the Goat, thank you for the follow. The little smoothie that you can get, folks, I don't care. I don't care if it's mostly plastic. I have to chi this, no? I must chi this? I must chi. I must chi. One must imagine Sisyphus calling chi, breaking Ipatsu, and then single tile yorking it for the 4 of circles. Oh my goodness. So, the likelihood that this hand hits, I want to say, okay. Well, 0. Isn't good. Why didn't you call Riichi, you coward? You have a double-sided, you have a 2-tile weight. You could have won off with the 6 or the 7. That was some tragic comedic timing right there. Oh my god. The smoothie at Costco is really, really good. And the pizza at Costco is really, really good. And the half flush at Costco is really, really good. I will say, though, like this, I know it seems... No, by the way, you perverts. I'm not calling con. Folks, this seems like half flush. And I'm not a coward. I'm a brave guy, okay? I'm brave. Sarah Bareilles doesn't even sing to me because she doesn't even need to see me be brave because she knows I already am brave. This is ass. This is straight up unplayable. Like, I know this is half flush and you know this is half flush, but it also seems bad. No, I could keep the 8 of characters. I could keep the 3 of circles. And then like what I should be discarding are the terminal tiles that I have in my... Okay, never mind. This is the greatest decision of all time. It's actually just way too good. Jeff K on YouTube, good tidings. MBTL, good tidings. Her exuberance, good tidings. So that was my trip at Costco. And then, folks, if you can sense that I can't see this, like, that's actually so bad. That's like, no. That's so bad. Oh my God, look at this hand. This is so... We're not winning this one. I promise you right now, we are not winning this one. This is not some sickening reverse psychology to make Yostar give me good tiles. Are you kidding me? Is it really that easy? Is it really just that easy? I bet Yostar can't also give me Eastwind. You gotta talk to the RNG as if it's got the psychology of a 6-year-old. I bet you can't finish all your chores in 3 minutes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing? Okay. Suddenly this hand goes so oingo boingo. It's not even funny. I have Seawind, White Dragon, Half Flush, Red 5. Probably just a Mongon, but like Mongons don't just grow on trees. A Mongon is a Mongon. Hacking Mahjong Soul. Dread Surmise on YouTube, good tidings. Big points coming. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about the big points incoming. I think I still have to play aggressive with this hand. I'm a firm believer that 9 of Bamboo is a... I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Oh my God, let me play this. Please, I'm begging you, let me play this. Northwind Pawn into immediate... I mean, I don't even get Ipatsu, but like, you know what I mean. Ah! I'm so sorry. Is my mouth covered with saliva right now? Because this is the kiss of death. Oh my God, these are the kisses of death. I cannot play it like this. No! Oh. I meant to do that. No. I deserve to be destroyed. I genuinely, I'm telling you right now, and I say this with my head held high, you sick little freaks, okay? And that's not everyone here, but you know who you are. I say this with my head held high. I would have folded that one 10,000 times over. It was a Fur Tenrichi. I lost a Fur Tenrichi. Who do you think you are? Little bro thinks he's Akagi? Oh my God. Okay, well, I don't really understand. Obviously, I don't understand what dark magic they were invoking. But I'm telling you right now, I would have folded that hand 1,000,000 times over. 3 White Dragons, 2 Northwinds. It ended up being okay, but it just felt... Those hands feel so bad to play and lose. Jesus said, let me drive. That's the thing. I feel like whenever you only have like 2 seconds left in the countdown, I feel like Mahjong Soul... It's not really 2 seconds. I feel like, like it's always just assume that you have less time than you have. Oh, that's a good philosophy for life as well, as to not squander our precious time on this earth. Surely we wouldn't do that by playing Mahjong or anything, right? Riny Chip, thank you for the 7 months. I greatly appreciate all the support, y'all. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This could be Tanya. Oh, it's giving all simples. It's giving 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence. Folks, and I'm not just trying to say this to blend in. It's eating, and it's leaving no crumbs. Does that seem natural? Does that sound good coming out of my mouth? Certainly doesn't seem like I'm desperately trying to hold on to relevance. I don't need that 3 of characters. I don't need... this could be a 3, 4, 5 mixed triple sequence as well. Let's just see where it goes. It's Tensu. Good tidings, good tidings. Welcome in, welcome in. This is what I also wanted to talk about, okay? Number 1, I would have folded that last hand 17 times over. You ever heard that adage, dance like no one's watching, fold like no one's watching? Genuinely, that's the most important thing. I don't think I actually want to pawn this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. Maybe to get into Tenpai, sure. But I'm not really like, I'm not getting to Tenpai, you know? No, it's a little antsy for me. Secondarily, I've started doing some editing lately on Adobe Premiere. Trying to break down some of the interviews that I did in Vegas. Folks, I would rather endure 40 straight hours of intense CBT than do Adobe Premiere for 2 hours. Yusong, isn't video editing one of 3 basic responsibilities for your fake little job? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, yes, it is. All the 5s are gone? All the 5s gone? Maija the Duck, thank you so much for the sub. What am I doing here? Actually, what am I doing? Actually, oh. Okay, well, this is a fricked up situation no matter how you slice it. Okay. The Riichi gets called. The pawn gets called. Apoha, good tidings. I'm out. And for that reason, Sharks, I'm genuinely out, right? All the 2s are gone. No one's waiting with a 2-3. This is terrifying. I'm not playing this. You can't force me to play this. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Yes. Yes. Kill them. I would rather endure 48 straight hours of CBT than look at Adobe Premiere for 2 hours. Isn't that a basic tenet of your job? Yes, it is. Wham, wham, wham. I'm a little baby. This is the thing about human beings. Look, I'm not a traditionalist, okay? I'm not saying like, oh, we need to reject modernity and embrace monkey. No, I like having internet. I think the internet is okay at times. But what I am saying is that human beings were not meant to look at Adobe Premiere. Human beings are genuinely never, ever supposed to look at Adobe Premiere. It is a ungodly application filled with only despair. Like, I can't tell you. I don't know what psychically... I need to like go to a hypnotist and then have them wave a little pocket watch in front of me. Oh, you're getting very sleepy. In fact, it doesn't make you sick to your stomach to open the Adobe Premiere program when you embark on a big editing project. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably the idea that's like, I'm about to embark on 17 hours of editing, and that's not even an exaggeration. Like, it's so much editing, and I'm so slow at it. And so every time I open Adobe Premiere, the light drains from my eyes. Yusong, who cares? I know, okay? You don't have to care. You don't have to care. I understand. Okay, you don't have to care. But like, I can't do it. That's like, it's genuinely like, if anybody knows any secret life hacks as to not feel the ultimate human misery, just like the lack of whatever the opposite of childhood innocence is when you open Adobe Premiere, let me know, okay? Quit and never look back. I kind of like Premiere. This is the most fricked up thing. Premiere is the best editing software. Like, I think I might just be hooked. You know what I mean? Like some phonics that I know. I think I might just be hooked in the sense that I've tried iMovie. I've tried Final Cut. I've tried DaVinci. Adobe Premiere, unfortunately, is the best, the one that I like the most. And I like it on Windows the most as well. I know. What kind of pervert am I? I know. It shouldn't be that way, and yet it is, you know? I bought Sony Vegas a decade ago and still use it. A fine egg. I respect that. I genuinely respect the F out of that. Hang on. Is this one... This is one tile away from Tenpai. And it's a Gigantamax slapper. Don't deal in. Oh my god. Why do I talk like this? Okay, well, that was more vulnerable than I expected it to be. But I am one tile away from Tenpai, and it is a Gigantamax slapper, right? All simples, Pinfu, Red 5, Riichi, you know what I mean? This is looking like a 4-hand hand with our pants on the ground. Maybe we can end up on a triple-sided weight. I will say the triple-sided weight doesn't even look that good. It's not even a real triple-sided weight. All the 2s are gone, so we're really just waiting for a 5 or an 8 of circles. Or actually, the editor, good tidings. I think that Sony Vegas, like, I wish that our world was such... Oh, he's about to wax poetic lock in. I wish our world was such that, you, like, subscription services were illegal. like, there's no option to buy Adobe Premiere. I don't even need any more updates. In fact, I wanted to buy the Adobe Premiere that was popular in, like, 2018. Like, that's the one that I really locked in on, and that's the one that I want. Okay, well, Left Lord's being pecked apart by vultures right now, and there's nothing we can do. Our hand was good, by the way. Our hand was good. By the way, make sure to use your Twitch Prime subs on me, you know what I mean? So, whatever. But, you know, if there should be an option to buy that one. And, like, don't get me wrong. I think I am of the opinion that collective action is more powerful than individual action, in the sense that, like, I think that, like, a lot of Western media, oh my god, why am I popping off today? Why am I ulting with my silly little opinions? I think a lot of Western media implies that you as an individual have a lot of agency. So whether you succeed or fail, that's all on you. And it's clearly not because of societal or economic factors. The individual has all the agency. But I think I think that collective action, you know, like a big crowd in the streets, is usually going to be more powerful than that. So having said that, like I never want to like pledge all of my belief in one person to change the entire institution of the world, right? Having said that, I need H Bomber Guy to save us all. Apparently, H Bomber Guy is working on a 14-hour video about Adobe products, and I need them to win. Okay, I need them to win this crusade and slice the head off of this Hydra once and for all. Okay, I will be liking the video when it comes out. I will be I'm subscribed to the channel. I will be liking the video. I will be leaving a comment for the algorithm. I need them to win. I absolutely need them to win. Mamma mia! It's my dealer seat, and I'll cry if I want to. Tenpai dealer seat, double-sided weight. Tenpai dealer seat, double-sided weight. Tenpai dealer seat, double-sided weight. Last dealer seat. Tenpai dealer seat, double-sided weight. I could fold. I could absolutely. Tenpai dealer seat, double-sided weight. I mean, I'm kissing the ground. I'm thanking my lucky stars. Oh. And my lucky stars are thanking me as well. Holy frick. VYXL, good tidings. I'm Maggie, good tidings. Kyon, good tidings. Firidisen, good tidings. Kegs, good tidings. Also, I never read Maija the Duck's message. Excuse me. Mahjong has taken over my life ever since I played the Yakuza games. If I lose in Mahjong Soul, which, by the way, par for the course, I boot up a Yakuza game to play Mahjong. Then if I do bad there, I'll boot up a different Yakuza game to play Mahjong. Okay, that's really based. That's genuinely really based. And it's fun to be in the Yakuza universe. I don't know, it's fun. You get tilted in the Yakuza series, and then you blow off some steam by running the most successful host club you've ever had. Oh my god. Remember, oh no, I forgot her name! Folks, we need to play more dress-up games, because I've been kind of sad lately. I don't know why, but I've just been like, I've been a little sad lately. What was her name? It's not Nikki, because that's Infinity Nikki. But there was a character in Yakuza 0 that you could dress up to be a hostess. And then when you're in the dress-up screen, it's like, how you like what you like. It's Yuki. Oh my god, I feel so ashamed that I forgot her name. I hope she's not mad. Dressing, like picking the outfits and stuff. Oh, I've never felt more I never felt like I was flying. You know what I mean? It was so good. We need to play. I gotta look up to see if there's like a host club game that we can play. And there's that's the entire game, and you get to pick the outfits. It's so good. Kayla and Miss Boogie, thank you so much for the Prime. I greatly appreciate it. I had the perfect 7 pairs draw. I know. If only I had kept some of these other pairs. But I don't know. At the same time, it's like, you know, we could still play this with a little bit of normalcy. I don't really want to play a 7 pair style. I don't really want to play a normal style either. This is one of those hands where it looks good, but we're gonna lose. I'm so depressed. I can't believe I don't see the light in this one. Right Lord is popping off. They might have a flush in the character suit. Hey, Nong Man. Thank you for the 2 months of Prime. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, all the character suits, all the character suit tiles. That's good. It's absolutely good. Anyway, what was I yapping about? I need H Bomber Guy to win against the Adobe Corporation. I will be there on the ground floor of that video. You can trust that, because I don't like it is highway robbery what is happening right now. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I love corporations, and I think corporations are good. And hang on, this is like so giga-fricked, it's not even funny. I mean, it is a little funny in the same way that like the tragedy of Sisyphus, you might feel a little schadenfreude or whatever. But like this is I have this premonition. I feel it in my loins. Okay, that the 4 of bamboo deals into the player on our right. Oh my god. I say this with my head held high, you sickos, okay? I know you're looking at this hand, and you're like, I can't believe he didn't go for 7 pairs. At what point? I think at no point at this hand did we have more than 3 pairs that were, like, decent. Don't get me wrong, when you have a pair of the Dora, it's, like, worth... it's you've got to be kidding me. I could have had 11 pairs. I could have had enough pairs to feed an entire nation. You know what I mean? You're calling Riichi? I'm screwed, right? I'm screwed. I must be screwed. 4 of characters is hilariously a safe tile. Don't deal in. Oh my god. Okay, we're okay. We're chilling. We're chilling right now. I mean, I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh, okay. Well, this might be okay for me. I lose my last dealer seat, but there's still a world where like this game is playable. We're not even that far off of first place, no? It's like a direct hit 330 hand will get us there, you know? Oh my goodness. So, yeah, those are the main things that are going on in my life. Number 1, bought 17,000 cans of San Pellegrinos from Costco. They taste like nothing. Number 2, Adobe Premiere is a joy vampire. And I don't know, and not JOI vampire, you sickos. Although, there's an idea. Right Lord Pawning, 3 of circles? No. This isn't 7 pairs. This is no, it's not 7 pairs. Can you give those cans away to friends? Check your PayPal only for the idea that for the flattering assumption that I have friends, okay? And I do have friends. That's probably not a very nice thing to say if you know, considering those friends. This might be 7 pairs. I don't want it to be 7 pairs. Why? The nature of 7 pairs is such that you end up on a single tile wait. I don't want to do that. Time to book another trip to Vancouver. Yeah, to get rid of the San Pellegrinos. Kate, I got all these sparkling waters. I mean, I think they are not to get too parasocial. I think they are a sparkling water household, and so I don't think that they would say no to the sparkling waters. Star Piper, good tidings, good tidings. Another thing that's going on is that, like, folks, are there any economists in the chat right now? First of all, if there are, watch me blend in effortlessly socially with the economists. How about that opportunity cost, right? Oh my god. Like, I knew it too. Like, Half-Flesh, like, oh. What am I doing? Because if under the sober light of day, if I look at this hand, I have no reason to be pushing. But this is also like, it's like the 7th discard, you know? Tell me I didn't just say, how about that opportunity cost and then dealt into a Mongon. That can't be what this channel is. That genuinely can't be what this channel is. Okay, if there are any economists in the audience, like, there must be a term for this. And no, it's not 7 pairs. It cannot be 7 pairs. I'm begging you, anything but 7 pairs. It just doesn't get into Senpai, and then it seduces me into going for the hand, and then we lose, and then we lose. Okay, please do not give me. Yes, I can kiss you on the mouth right now. Oh my god, 5 of bamboo followed by 5 of bamboo is the nut draw. Please, or another Dora. Okay, maybe we can play it 7 pair style if I draw into another Dora. That's not terrible. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm such a little sicko. Yes, a 4 or 5 double-sided sequence. This is a 4 or 5 double-sided shape. Folks, I know that eventually I'm gonna buy a Switch too. I think that it might. This is Ishan 10 from 7 pairs. I'm 1 tile away from 7 pairs. But I could also just pawn into Tanya 1 Dora, right? Riichi. If I draw into 5 of bamboo, I don't call Riichi. Because Tanya, pure double sequence Dora. 3 Han 40. That's not even that good. I might call Riichi. Nasty Bones McGee. Perfect. No, not perfect Ishan 10, but it'll do. You know what I mean? Right Lord is in Tenbai. Oh my god. And then watch me deal in. Watch me deal in, because I have no other option, mate. When you're so tilted, you go Australian style. I must. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it didn't deal in. Oh my god. Con. Okay. Give me 3 Dora. I don't deserve it. Give me 0 Dora. Good. I am going to buy a Switch 2. The Costco Switch 2 bundle. Yes. Yes. Eat my butt. Eat my entire butt. Bread bowl, good tidings. Red Bull, not to get reverse parasocial, do you know how to play Mahjong? I don't mean that in an accusatory way either. I know a lot of people here, like, you know, are just here for the vibes, not necessarily for the pure unadulterated Zhang. I do not. Lamau. Okay, let's go. that's what I thought. But I, you know, the con. I respect that. I respect the comment for con. No, you don't have to. No one here has to learn Mahjong. That is, you're please save yourselves. Murph! Don't let me play Mahjong, Murph! I am going to buy a Switch 2 eventually. Not only that, it's like kind of insincere, but it's also kind of sincere. The fact that, like, I'm going to buy a Switch 2 for work. There are going to be games that I want to stream that are only going to be on the Switch 2. I'm dying. I'm not dying. But maybe. Okay, what do I want to draw into? 5 of circles followed by tenpai of any kind. But like, am I allowed to lose this? Am I allowed to lose this one? I don't know. If I lose this one, if someone else deals in and ruins their life, I'm maybe okay. It will cost $1,500 by the time you buy it. So the Costco Switch 2 bundle is going to increase by $50 in September. We got like a week left in August. Augie doggy, as it were. I've never said that in my life. I don't know why I said that. And so I should just buy it now, right? And at the same time, I think the only thing that's giving me a little pause. Oh, my ass! Sorry. I don't know what that was. Nut draw is 2 of characters, probably. 6 of characters isn't bad. I'm 1 tile away from tenpai, with the stupidest tenpai requirement I've ever seen in my entire life, by the way. Wow. Okay. Oh, please, let me Tanga. Nah, it's got to be 1 of characters. I can Sotogawa Steve this 1 of characters, right? Their first discard was 2 of characters. You gotta Sotogawa Steve. You have to. I don't make the rules here. I can't chi that. I would love nothing more than to chi there. And yet, I cannot. I am powerless under these circumstances. The Costco Switch 2 bundle is going to increase in price. So I should just buy it now. And yet, I am scared. I'm losing my gosh dang mind. I don't know if I'm allowed to push this hand or not. I could just cut this. It's not terrible if I cut this. I don't want to deal in and have it be embarrassing. We could always repeat South 4. You know what I mean? And that's not that bad either. But the other thing that I have weighing on my conscience, and it's not really, you know, it's not really weighing on my conscience, but my piano, RIP to my piano. Can I get an 07 in the chat for the piano if you're so inclined? Oh my God, it's a 1 chance. I'm begging you. The One Piece is real. Okay. I am 1 tile away from tenpai. Oh, please. Oh, please. I would, by the way. Me looking at a picture of... Well, I don't want to finish this. Me looking at a picture of... I mean, who have I been into lately? I don't know. I haven't really been into anyone lately. Oh, no. Oh, please. Ah! Okay, well, I don't know. We still might not end this round in tenpai. I'm just going to be straight up with you, okay? Stupidity mode. Inside Suji mode. Oh my God, I went stupidity mode and it worked. The doctors hate this 1 trick. Please, please, save passage. I don't even want to win this hand. I genuinely don't even want to win this hand. Just let me be in tenpai at the end of this round. Yes, my lord. Yes, my liege. Yeah, I'll do. Yes, that's good. That's so good. That's so good. Pazuni, thank you for the tier 1. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Yes! 1 more safe tile. 1 more day in the Emerald City. When you're so hyped, you start quoting Wicked. The other thing that's on my conscience is that I should get the Switch 2. Number 2. But I also need to buy a new piano. My piano no longer works because my AC malfunctioned and 7 cups of water dripped from my AC into my electronic piano. I let it dry out. It just straight up doesn't work anymore. It straight up doesn't work anymore. Last 37, good tidings. Yeah, unfortunately, I tried to dry it to the best of my ability. But it's straight no dice. You know what I mean? No dice. Like when you're banned at the casino. And so I gotta buy a new electronic piano as well. And it's just like, I think I'm like, I kind of want to hold off, but isn't this literally, can I get a 1 in chat if this is literally opportunity cost? If this is the easiest like example of opportunity cost I've ever said, when for once in my life I don't have to be a pseudo intellectual, like you know, pretend a fraud and just say, oh, what an opportunity cost, as if I know what that phrase means, but I actually don't. If I don't buy the Switch 2 now before the bundle increases in price by $50, then the opportunity cost is $50. Can I get a 1 in chat if that's right? I genuinely don't know, but it seems like the most clear-cut definition of opportunity cost. $50 towards a piano. You're right. I can wait for the piano later in life. 2, not exactly. I don't really understand what opportunity cost means. I think if you genuinely, if I was being mugged and they were like, give me all your money, unless you can define what opportunity cost is, I think I would probably get mugged. But if I had to give you my best, my honest to goodness, hang on. Ishanten, but it's the worst one away. It's the worst one away I've ever seen. You can't. If I draw 8 of bamboo, I'll call Riichi. Anything else, I don't know if I'm allowed to call Riichi. I genuinely don't know if I'm allowed to call Riichi. That's kind of fricked up. If you were pressing me to define opportunity cost, I'd be like, okay, it's the pain of not buying something. Yusong, do you mean FOMO? Look, I'm not. Come on, I'm an English major. It's like what you lose if you don't buy it. Close but no cigar. 2, that's just what big opportunity cost wants you to believe. Folks, I got 3rd place. This I deserved worse. I genuinely deserved worse. Right? Is FOMO the same thing as opportunity cost? Don't answer that. I know the answer is no, but like, I'm not wise enough to know exactly why. But the piano is also very important for Yusong's mental health. And by the way, the piano, so you might be mad at me once you learn this information. The piano works except for 1 key. It's the G above middle C. And then, oh my God. Okay, start typing LOL and Lamau and stuff, because that's what you're going to want to say after I tell you this joke. The G above middle C no longer works. And so I can give you a little... No, I can't. It's not even plugged in right now. But it's like, that, when I press it, no sound comes out. That G is silent. What is my piano? The word lasagna? Pretty good. Pretty good. Shim Docs, thank you for the follow. You still got it. Thank you. It's the most +2s I've ever seen in my entire life. They love that. I thought about that joke the whole day. I was giddy with anticipation to start the stream tonight. I saw the view count go down by 1. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I have my view count off for a reason. I don't even like it when people say, wow, like sometimes I think people say it in a congratulatory sense. And I can tell it's the most positive thing in the world. It's like, wow, X amount of viewers, right? Please don't do this. Genuinely, I know, like, the entire give and take of this community is I say, please don't do something, and then you do it, and then we're all just a bunch of stinkers together, okay? I know that that behavior is a reflection of me as well, okay? Chewy coaching, good tidings. Death begets death, good tidings. It's longed in, good tidings. Wyatt on YouTube, good tidings. Buttons, good tidings as well. But, like, even when people say, like, wow, X amount of viewers isn't, like, it's a good number or whatever, like, I don't like that. I don't like that because I don't ever want to know. I just genuinely don't ever want to know. And then I was talking about this with Kate, IRL in Vancouver. And then Kate was asking some really good questions, right? Kate was asking some banger questions like, how do you know if you're doing well then? And I was like, vibes. Genuine, pure vibes. Because I can't handle the... Folks, I don't know how to tell you this. I'm literally the biggest snowflake, okay? We are the snowflakes of the liberals you couldn't burn or something. You know what I mean? That's a reference to the we are the daughters of the witches you couldn't burn reference. Did it land? Don't even answer that. I saw the view count go down by 1. Very funny. So I was talking to Kate. She's like, how do you know when you're doing better? And I'm just like, vibes. Genuinely vibes. Shimadocs, Thank you so much for the Prime. You can tell when the chat goes fast that there's probably some people here. There's probably more than like a dozen people here. And then when the chat's going slow, you can tell you've just made the worst joke of your entire life. And there's no amount of irony or tongue-in-cheek, you know, response that could mitigate that. A light snack, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. We're talking about keeping view counts up or leaving them off in a hang on, 1 2 3 mixed triple sequence is like still kind of possible with this hand while you're streaming. And then I was telling Kate, like, I'm so sensitive. I'm literally the biggest snowflake you've ever met in your entire life. Okay, if I see the view count go down, I will just look into the sunset that night with a sense of great despair. I will genuinely, it will be a despair-filled night if I see the view count go down by 1. I'm too Yusong, why do you stream at all if you are so easily swayed by you know, numbers and public opinion? I don't know. It's a sickness. I don't know. Surely you're not addicted to attention, right? Maybe. I don't know. Jury's still out on that one, okay? But so I was asking Kate, like, doesn't it like crush you when the viewer count isn't like going up, or you know, when you have a video that you really care about and it doesn't do as well as you'd like it to? And then Kate Kate was like, yeah, I'm just crushed all the time. Kate's like, I'm just not that strong. For the record, I believe that like probably towards the middle of these two opinions. Oh my God. Probably like somewhere in the middle is the right place to be. But I also think that if you veer towards Kate's philosophy, I think that that's also the correct way to do it. Hang on. How many 2s are visible? Am I ever folding this? Well, I'm never getting a chance to realistically play this hand otherwise. Would I rather cut 1 of circles? I mean, you don't have Riichi called, and Reitlord doesn't have Riichi called. I would rather cut 1 of circles, because I think you're probably going for Tanya, and you're probably going for Tanya. All the 6s are, like, all the 6s and 9s are literally gone. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate. At least it's a relatively safe tile. We're gaming a little bit. So yeah, I think probably like veering towards her side of things is the better way to do it. But I'm just way too sensitive for that. I can't do it. I'm too much of a softie. I will say, this isn't that good, but all the 5s are gone. No one's waiting with a 4-5, and I don't think anyone's waiting with a 1-2. They could be, but we lucked out a little bit there. You know, you're definitely the best Mahjong player I know of on Twitch, Kazuni. Check your PayPal. That's a check your PayPal moment. And I'm going to need you to not browse the Mahjong Soul Twitch category, because there are a lot of good Mahjong players out there. I will say, I'm not sure if any of them could even conceptualize my awesome lasagna joke earlier, though. You know what I mean? It's like, we all excel at different things. Street Bucket Person, good tidings. Frustico, good tidings. Anyway, I'm a keeper, good tidings. I am in Tenpai right now. I don't expect this hand to win. It's only valid if we win off of the last tile, and let me count the 6s real quick. There's 1 6 left. Oh. Well, no one's waiting with a 5-6. And no one's waiting with a 2-3. Oh my God. I feel like that could have spelled disaster. Okay, here we go. Left Lord, play with your monitor off. 9 of circles, 1 time. Do I think that they're going to do it? No. But would it be awesome? Yes. This is the only time where it's valid. And there's only 1 6 of circles left in the entire game, no? Close, no cigar. That's okay. It's genuinely okay. Just try to dance my way into Tenpai so that we don't have to give out the exhaustive drop penalty. Every single Akagi avatar that we've seen today is kind of getting owned a little bit, and that's okay. Very good, Jeeves. Good tidings, good tidings. Oh, yeah, and I didn't tell you this. The meta, if anybody ever, okay, if you ever visit Northern Lion and Kate, if you ever visit Ryan and Kate and you want to blend in, this is how you blend in, okay? Whenever you see someone in public and they're being a little silly or strange, what you say, the joke that you say is, oh, that's Corey if they were single. It is really mean-hearted, okay? It is genuinely mean-spirited. It is straight up bullying, okay? But Northern, like, I believe Kate said the first one where we saw an adult and they were just like doing something strange, or like maybe being like like noticeable for some reason, and then Kate would be like, that's Corey if they were still single. And then for the rest of the weekend, anytime you see anyone, you would just say, that's Corey if they were still single. It's bullying. It is genuinely bullying. And like, I should have stood up for Corey, and yet I didn't. Why? I wanted to blend in. I really wanted to blend in. I just wanted to fit in. I wanted to belong, you know? And I didn't want to be killed in my sleep. And did I think that that's really going to happen? No. But would it have been, you know, you don't want to offend anyone when they're kind of dogpiling on Corey when in Rome, when in Vancouver. You know what I mean? Bullying, peer pressure. Exactly. Sometimes you just got to succumb to the sheer weight of the bullying, peer pressure. I'm not sure that discard was correct, but I don't really know what this hand is going to be. And I kind of want to hedge my bets for a Tanya moment, a cute little Tanya moment. Okay, you ate his cookies, you monster. This is the worst part. You're absolutely right. Corey, nice guy. Like, genuinely a nice human being and a really wonderful baker. Like the cookies that he made were genuinely so wonderful. And yet, that's Corey if he was an adult. So this is a strange situation. I definitely call Riichi if I can, just because the con, I'm salivating right now. Am I a little doggy, and did Pavlov just ring his bell? Because I'm salivating right now. I want a chance at 2 Oradora. At the same time, I can't help but notice that we are not really making our way downtown. Oh my god. Well, here we go. Gulp. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Is it a good one? Not really. What do I want to draw into? 3 of bamboo. And then I know we could go for pure double sequence, but I like to actually win my games, and so I would go for the Riichi, Pinfu, all symbols, pure double, double-sided weight, you know? Z lose. Thank you so much. Fuecoco is the only other employee here at Yusong HQ, and he's my ride or die. Former Sky, thank you for the follow as well. It's a bad day for Akagi enjoyers, but also it's a little. Don't get me wrong. I'm savoring the fact that we're not in last place right now. It usually doesn't last this long into a game. But things could change. It's still East 1 for some reason. I think Right Lord is just repeating in the dealer seat, and these rounds are going a little bit long. I just don't think this is right. I just don't think this is right. I know this is Tenpai, but for what? For what? For what? Tanyao only? And I have to discard this in order to get there? I don't think so. I don't think that's really quite my tempo. Is Fuecoco an independent contractor? Yeah, he really wants healthcare, but it would really impact my bottom line, and so I'm not giving Fuecoco. That's a horrible joke. Why am I? It's just. Oh, by the way, this is a character. I could cosplay this character. I feel like all of those, like, there's no robotic wings or anything. I feel like I could genuinely do a cosplay of that character, and it wouldn't be that hard to source all the materials. I would have to find someone to make red hair on, or pinkish hair. She's also a streamer. Oh my goodness. Do you think they play Mahjong? Me doing squats, this is going to impact my bottom line. It's so true. When you eat and leave no crumbs. Okay, done. I've just been seeing that phrase a lot more online. I kind of want to try to blend in once in a while, you know? Would you ever cosplay Anju? I think I would. I don't think there's a single character in this game that I wouldn't want to cosplay. And don't get me wrong, like, within reason. Like, I can't do the ones where there's, like, a singular ribbon across my chest and nothing on my ass. Like, I like, within reason, you know? Because I don't want to destroy. I don't want to suddenly make everyone, you know, a pack of rabid dogs. Okay, let's talk about something else. Why not? Why not? Number one, no ass. Genuinely, when I sit on airplane, no ass. My butt hurts the entire time on an airplane. No ass. And like, I don't know if I have it in me to like do squats and stuff to develop said ass. I don't know if it's possible. I genuinely don't know if it's possible. By the way, why are we still in East 1? Why are we still in East 1 right now? That's number one. Number two, it would be harder to source the outfits. That is also something that you must consider. I think it would be hard to source the outfits. This hand, straight up garbage mode. Garbage mode 9,000. Right Lord has I'm folding this hand. I'm folding this hand. I'm folding right now. I'm folding right now. I am genuinely folding, right? Can I get an amen in chat right now? Can I get an amen in chat? This is the easiest fold I've ever seen in my entire life. Right Lord has Seat Wind, Prevalent Wind, Red Dragon, probably something else, right? Probably something else. We don't know, but we only see one copy of the Dora, one Red 5. They were willing to cut Red 5. Ow, 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 ow. You know what I mean? Are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? Rush Hour style? I'm folding a million gajillion times over. Fold like no one's watching. You're constantly streaming and recording for YouTube. People are watching. I know, but you fold as if no one is watching. That's the beauty of the entire thing. Look, 9 of Circles is probably safe. Bad Data, Old School RuneScape, thank you so much for the follow. The 9 of Circles is probably safe. And yet if they have all triplets and they're on a double pair weight for the 9 of Circles and something else, I can't deal with that level of humiliation, okay? Yusong, do you have any more Mahjong tutorial videos other than your beginner videos that covers more complex mechanics? That's a great question. Personally, I don't think that I do. I have like my coaching videos where I'm coached by Light Pink Yoshi and Claire of Riichi no Mi. Oh my god, are you effing kidding me? Are you yanking on my chain right now? Are you yanking on my chain right now? Me when I'm a sentient motorcycle and I'm at the shop. Are you yanking? Okay, sorry. Getting a little carried away. But I have those videos, and those videos I think are good in terms of like more strategy based instead of just me talking about Trader Joe's the whole time. You're gonna get a little bit of strategy. But there's also, if you search on YouTube Riichi Mahjong strategy, what? This is so stupid. Fold like no one's watching. Yeah, right? I fold like no one's watching. Genuinely fold like no one's watching. I'm one tile away from Yakuman chance with 4 concealed triplets. No one understands that more than me. You think I don't want that thumbnail? You think in my heart, am I most craven? I don't want that thumbnail? I want that thumbnail, okay? I want that thumbnail more than you could possibly ever fathom. And yet, the likelihood that we get it is very, very low. And we know that Right Lord is just straight up in Tenpai right now. They're not, oh, will they, won't they? This isn't a Ross and Rachel situation, okay? You saying there's a reference, more your speed, instead of this eating and leaving no crumbs. Folks, I'm not dealing into this. They were single tile Yorking it for the 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. More looking for things that covers sumo and Yakuman and stuff. You know, our good friend and colleague, Kate Lovely Momo, just released a video on her channel, YouTube, Lovely Momo is the name of it, where she goes over some of the Yakuza. And she just released that video today. And so I haven't had a chance to watch the entire thing, but if you wanted to check it out, I think it's a good place to start as well. All right. Good self-control. Thank you so much. Thank you. No one ever praises that. No, people praise that all the time. Folks, can I tell you? Okay, if you want to start typing, wow, Yusong, that is so based. You're the modern day Socrates. You can feel free to start typing that right now because that's probably what you're gonna want to say at the end of this. Left Lord statue, thank you so much for the 2 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. You can't send it yet though. Well, it's already being sent. Okay, here's the thing. I think that social media. Yusong, I swear to God, if you finish this sentence with "is bad," I'm going to ruin you. It's not just bad. This is 7 pairs. I don't want it to be. You know how like we look back at society, and you know how like in the 50s and stuff where everyone was like smoking up a storm. Everyone's just a chimney smokestack the entire day. False Miracle, thank you so much for the Prime. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And we're like, how did they not know? How did they not know that it's killing you? How did they not know that it's really, really bad for you? And then suddenly they have like, you know, measures put in place, such as like the photo of like your lungs all fricked up because of smoking and stuff on the smoking like package, and like all these you know, restrictions in place so that it's harder for people to become smokers, etc., etc. Oh my God, what the F is this? Lucifer, release me. Like, tell me, my God, what do you mean, Lucifer, release me? I can't win with these cats. These cats are unwinnable. What am I supposed to do? Naively believe in this hand? I cannot naively believe in this hand. I know and you know that this hand is not going to make it into them. Oh my God. It's 4 pairs. It's not even right to go 7 pairs, you sicko. It's not even right. It's genuinely not right here to go 7 pairs. It just isn't. It just isn't. We're not stopping at McDonald's on the way home. 8 of circles, 9 of circles, 9 of circles might be the next discards. I'm losing. I'm genuinely losing it. I'm losing it right now. This San Pellegrino tastes like nothing. I think that, like, how could they have... No, I don't go 7 pairs. I don't go 7 pairs. I go Pinfu instead, so that I may end on a double-sided way. I go Pinfu instead, so that I may accept another door. I go Pinfu instead because we dream of a better tomorrow. Here we effing go. I'm locked in. God! Okay. We're like, how did they not know all the way back then that smoking is bad? Degenerator, yo, good tidings. Oh, good tidings. Degenerator, not to get reverse parasocial. You and VIP Daniel are 2 different people, right? These are the 2 separate people, or am I under? I'm gonna crash out, but this is good. Actually, this is good. I can still win off of the door up. This is still good. It's still pinfooable. Okay. Many such cases, no. Okay, I appreciate it. You are not the same person, and that's. I apologize. I apologize for confusing you. That. I think that hopefully in the future, that social media is treated like cigarettes, where they like. Whenever you want to open up Instagram, they show you a picture of a fricked up brain, or they show you just a picture of me, and there's a subtitle that's like single tile York in it, and then it's like, this is your brain. It's rotted at this point. Like, you shouldn't be using this product. I think that social media hopefully one day has those like safeguards in place, or not safeguards, but restrictions, such that I think it's genuinely so bad. And I know this is some pure like local drug dealer tells you that drugs are bad for you. Like, I know how it sounds so silly, but I truly believe, I don't keep Instagram downloaded on my phone, and yet like today, like I'm not trying to for whatever reason, like this past weekend, the depression just like hit like a truck, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, you saying you're God strong as a soldier. No, don't get me wrong, I'm very much okay, and I got a great therapist. I'm pogging, okay? But the depression just like, you know, it's very like silly almost in a way, right? Because it's like, this makes no sense whatsoever. I have no reason whatsoever to be feeling this way, and yet I feel this way so deeply and so immovably, and I'm so like freaking affected by it, and I have no reason to. I have no reason. It is genuinely so absurd. I'm straight up Jean-Paul Sartre posting. You know what I mean? Existential mall cop be like Jean-Paul Blart. Okay, is that anything? Don't answer me. Oh God, I think no, it's nothing. Oh my God, no, that could be something. Let me try it again. Existential mall cop be like Jean-Paul Blart. No, that's good actually. That's actually really good. I just didn't believe in myself. Yeah, seeing on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. But yeah, like I think that I was like a little bummed going into today, and then social media made it 1,000% worse. Genuinely, like 1,000% worse, because I lost so much time doom scrolling. Because I think if you're a little bit bummed, and then you like open up a doom scrolling website that has like, look, I don't want to get like, I'm not a pervert, okay? But you know, there's a lot of NSFW stuff on Twitter, and I genuinely try. I'm not liking the post because one day I'm scared. Okay? I'm scared that one day they're gonna put likes back on Twitter, and then suddenly you're like, wow, Yusong's really into Sonic the Hedgehog R34. I'm like, that was between me and God, okay? I'm trying to curate. And by the way, I'm not liking anything on Twitter just because I just don't. I'm just scared that one day it's all gonna come back, and then the dam's gonna break, and then I won't be online to delete all my likes. There's genuinely nothing bad in there, but also because I have the fear of God, there is nothing bad in there, you know? Who's holding a gun to your head to say this? Big Sonic the Hedgehog R34 industry is. But like, I think like if you're a little bummed, like if you're happy and you go on social media, I think that you're probably gonna spend like 3 to 5 minutes there. But if you're bummed, you lose like 3 hours. You just lose. You lose so much. What is this, a game of Mahjong? But okay, let's have some decorum. I'm trying to be serious here. Slime Vixen, thank you for the prime. Thank you, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Degenerated, thank you for the follow. Muppy Ghoul, thank you for the follow as well. Scan computer for Rouge the Bat. Please, Rouge the Bat. I'm only looking at Tails X Knuckles. That's where the real fandom exists. Is that the Dora? That is. No! Okay, honestly, I didn't want the Dora anyway. Oh my god. We must! Okay, sorry for screaming. I'm sorry for screaming. Double Suji Trap? What am I, an auto-tuned song about a rainbow? The way that there's 2 of them? I have 2 Suji traps set up. Left Lord is not going to fold because they literally have a Mangon. They don't need 1 of circles. I am begging you. I am begging you. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I've been so bad. I've been so bad. I don't think I've even been playing well. Let the rain come down and make my day. Let's go. Disgusting. Genuinely disgusting. Cutting the Dora because you don't know it's the Dora into God handing you a double Suji trap on a silver platter. Yerp. Yerp. Good ass starting hand as well. We can win with these cats. Oh my goodness. We can win with these cats. Me when I'm Thomas Hooper and I'm directing a musical. I don't know if that's... Did that resonate with anyone? I think Thomas Hooper is the director of the Butthole Cats movie. And what do I mean by that? I mean the Cats movie that apparently has a cut where all the cats have buttholes. We gotta talk about something normal. We gotta talk about something normal. And it's all my fault too. It's genuinely all my fault. You saw anything happening on Hinge? No. No, not really. Like maybe like I need some new pictures or something, but I don't think it's the pictures. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the pictures at all. I think it's just like, and I think I sometimes come across other adults' profiles where, you know, I think they're in a very similar boat where it's just like, you don't have that much time to like curate a profile. You can just occasionally ask your friends to take good photos or whatever, but like, you don't really have that much time to put like the most amazing photos of all time in there. And so instead, you just like do what you can. Good thing I'm naturally ripped. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Rylord is gonna call Riichi. I'll be real with you. Oh, I want to fold this so bad. I want to fold this so bad. What's the nut draw? 6 of circles followed by 5 of circles. Okay, this looks bad. This looks bad, but I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, and I can accept 1 of circles, 4 of circles, 6 of circles, 7 of circles. Like, this isn't even that bad. I'm 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu, potentially 2 Dora. Rylord, I mean, if God has given them a Suji trap on a silver platter as well, I deserve to deal in. I genuinely deserve to deal in as well. Yeah, 9 of circles also gets me into Tenpai. You're absolutely gosh dang right. And one of characters being a safe tile, that Bruno Mars voice, that's what I like. Oh God. Did anybody else stop listening to music? Folks, I don't know what happened. I just don't listen to music that much in my car anymore. I don't know what happened. There must be a technological explanation for this because I refuse to. No. I can't. I genuinely can't. I cannot. I'm still 1 tile away from Tenpai. When we win this hand, you're going to be laughing. You're going to be laughing that we ever wanted to discard the door. When we win this hand. Oh my God. I want to French kiss this example. This is one of the best examples I've ever seen about why you shouldn't discard the Dora. That's me kissing this hand as an example. That's such a good example. I'm not discarding the Dora. I want a handwritten apology from everyone in the comment section that wanted me to discard the Dora right there, okay? Okay, good starting hand. Good starting hand. What was it talking about? I don't listen to music anymore. I think that Spotify, like the algorithm on Spotify hasn't really been good for a while for the Discover Weekly. And then I also I haven't really been watching anything on YouTube lately. I cannot drive in my car without listening to music. No, that's fair. I still do listen to music, but I'm just playing like old music. I don't know if I'm old. Is that it? Oh my God, is that it? Like when you get older, you stop developing? Oh no. Is it just like you're kind of set in your ways and you don't listen to new music? No. I need you. Even if this is true, I need you to lie to me. I need you to lie to me. Yusong, do you listen to the Smiths? I'm going to be real with you. Back in high school, I'm not saying like back in high school, the Smiths were, you know, contemporary. They were still retro in high school. I think in high school, a lot of people, I don't mean to blow up anyone's spot. I think a lot of people were LARPing as Smiths fans, okay? Because I think that if you wanted to seem cool and artsy, you'll listen to the Smiths. You don't understand. Some of you out there were not in school when 500 Days of Summer was released. I think it destroyed, or the societal and cultural impact of 500 Days of Summer cannot be overstated. It changed everything. Like a Genshin impact. Hang on. I'm one tile away from Tenpai. It's the saddest Tenpai of all time. I can't. Why am I even here? Why am I even here? Why am I playing this? Genuinely, what? 3 of characters is my nut draw, but I'll do anything to get into Tenpai. Oh my God, I'll do anything to get into Tenpai. Parentheses real. Oh my God. Draw me into Red 5 so I have a reason to pivot off of this garbage. Wait. Please. Oh. Okay. This is good, I think. Please, Suji trap for the 2 of characters. I still believe that this hand can improve. Wow. Isn't that something? Isn't that just freaking diabolical? Oh, I'm sorry. Is everyone wearing their evil pants today? So in high school, like, yeah, I think a lot of people were pretending to be fans of the Smiths. Here, and like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum. I can't get into the Smiths because it's just very like I am. It's just too normal for me. It's just a little too normal for me. I know. The Smiths, by the way, considering their cultural like impact and relevancy, great band. But like, I have this like, what is this word that I'm searching for? Annoying. Like, I think if a song starts on the tonic, if a song is in C major and it starts on C major, I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm not into that. I guess what is the word? What is the word that I'm looking for? Sad? I'm too sad for that. I need a song to earn the one. Even if it's like a 2-5-1 chord progression, like that's fine. So long as we earn that resolution. Yusong, don't tell me that when you listen to music, you also want to be walked around like a dog on a leash. Don't try to psychoanalyze me. My mind is so dense with things that you couldn't even fathom. Arf. Sir Pleb, thank you for the 6 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm giga stressed because my cat just got 6 teeth pulled in his manic. Thanks for the dopamine. I'm so sorry to hear that. That must be like really stressful. And I'm glad that this could be any form of solace. Me ragging on potentially your favorite band ever, the Smiths. I think Smiths are stinky, but also I hope everyone's okay. Pet stuff is really stressful, so I hope everyone's doing okay. Is something by the Beatles boring because it starts on the 1? You know what? I don't know if I've ever listened to that song. And this is some real, oh, you like the Beatles, name every Beatles song type shenanigans, but like I don't know a lot of Beatles songs either. I know the main ones, but there's a large blind spot in my Beatles understanding as well. I do think, you know, it is like I think that, why am I even saying that? What happened to me? I've lost all confidence. I could have maybe waited on the Vivian West one there. That might have been right, but I think waiting for the 2 tiles is slightly better here. Do you ever have your first like coming of age? I don't mean like making out or anything, but when you try to pretend to be cool in high school and you tell your friend, hey, did you know that Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is actually, it actually stands for LSD? And, or when your friend tells you that and they expect you to be impressed, that you act unimpressed and like you already knew that, even though you are really impressed. And you're like, what? They shouldn't be singing about drugs. Can I get a 1 in chat if you, can I get a 1 in chat if you relate to that? Or were you cool? Yeah. If you relate, 2 in chat if, two in chat if you were just straight up cool. The point is, there was a lot of posing, okay? There was a lot of posing around in high school revolving the Beatles. I also, like, can I just be real with you? Maybe this is, like, way too parasocial or personal. I'm glad that my parents never gave me the talk about how babies were made. I'm genuinely glad, because I think that would have been awkward. And don't get me wrong, I trust my parents in a lot of different environments. I'm not sure I'd trust them to handle that conversation with care, you know? And I'm not saying that that's like I'm not ragging on them. It's more so an acknowledgement of like the culture that they're coming from too. There's a lot of factors in there. You should ask them now. I'm not gonna ask them. I'm glad that I just learned it through school. And then like, did anybody else also have this experience where it's just like your parents one day are like, so do you know? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, good, don't do it. And you're like, okay. Like, did anybody else have that? Or is it literally just me? By the way, first playable hand and 13,000 eons. And then right like a third discard Riichi. So I still believe in the stork? No, obviously not. It's obviously the saliva when you kiss with someone that you really love, and when God knows that you really love them, the saliva makes the other person pregnant. Duh! Sorry, that was really loud. Right, Lord, I'm not the main character. I'm just straight up not the main character. You know what I'm gonna say, and I've never believed it more than now. Whoa, I'm not conning, you sick perverts. Double Riichi, please. Oh. We almost had it all rolling in the deep. I'm not conning. Does this help? This is like if you don't look up anything NSFW during No Nut November. This should help. This should help. Look, it's not even 4 of a kind anymore. I hope, wow. I hope you can understand why I'm not pressing the con button. You can do that. Yeah, if you turn off auto arrange, you can turn this whole society upside down. Okay, another 8 of characters goes incredibly hard. But if I draw into 2 of circles right now, it's the easiest Riichi of my life. I don't... Folks, I don't even know. I'm lost. My GPS isn't working. And my GPS in this instance is my brain. I can't believe I'm cutting the door. I can't believe I'm cutting the door. And I don't want to con either. I don't want to con. I think that conning is bad. I genuinely do. You want to know what I like more than con? Traditional family values. No, that's all. No, I don't. I firmly disagree with traditional. Like, no. I mean, I'm not like saying like burn it all down, but I'm like, I think that all that is very, very silly. And I think that I myself am very uncomfortable when those expectations are levied. I want to call Riichi instead. I want to call Riichi. I'm not coming back for 30%. You better lawyer up, chatters, because I'm not coming back for 30%. I'm coming back for everything. Think of the con into 4 Dora. Think about the con into someone else calling Riichi and getting 3 Dora. I don't want to, you know, that's also a very distinct possibility. Oh, I can't. Please. I don't even know what I want to see anymore. 2 of circles con into Riichi? That's disgusting. I love it. Like, maybe that's what we're looking for. 2 of circles double-sided weight Riichi is also just straight up good. Like, yeah. I think that's probably the nut draw. I can't get it to Tenbai. Folks, I was 1 tile away from Tenbai from the first discard. Ah! Sister, thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. Not to call back a previous stream, but is that why you have so much saliva when you kiss? I don't have too much saliva. I did Google how to have less saliva when you kiss. Still don't really understand it, by the way. This is silliness. Can I be real with you? 13 orphans, right? Because like, I'd rather, like, even if we get second or third, that's okay. That's genuinely okay by me. And there's the chance that we have to change society here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 orphans isn't even bad. Technically 9 orphans, but like, who's counting? You know what I mean? Like, I only count unique orphans. Me when I'm picking Anya Forger. Spy Family reference. The real Teal, Good Tidings. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's why I'm a little sad. I haven't been watching my Spy Family recaps on YouTube, where I only follow the show via via like people's reactions to Spy Family. But like, I've talked about this before. When you watch Spy Family reactions on YouTube, they just pretty much play the entire episode. They just kind of like edit around it so that they don't get DMCA'd or something. Like, you can kind of get the gist. Yusong, just pay for Crunchyroll. I know. Ah! Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Folks, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, why is this kind of real? Like, why does this actually give me pause? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm missing Southwind, Northwind, 1 of Circles. That's good. That's genuinely pretty good. Maybe I am the main character. It really depends. Because Dealer Yakuman is how much? Dealer Yakuman is 32 thou. Folks, Dealer Yakuman isn't even enough. Like, if I direct hit, if I just blow away a crosser to smithereens, right? That's not, I'm still in second. You know, it's 48K for Dealer. Am I just straight up looking at the wrong? Am I looking at misinformation? I am looking at misinformation. Okay, never mind. This Yakuman is enough. Whether I sumo or whether I Ron, it is straight up enough. So, let's hope that we get it, because we can genuinely change the circumstances of the game. 1 of Circle, me when I make a big move on Big Brother. Me when I become head of household on Big Brother. Folks, should I get into reality TV? 1 in chat if yes, 2 in chat if no. Because I've been watching these like recaps of Big Brother on YouTube. I've genuinely run out of things to watch on YouTube. It's like an infinite, it's like it's the Library of Alexandria, right? And the Library of Laterno at times. And I've been watching these recaps about like how Taylor won Big Brother 47, and it's just like a retelling of the entire season. I'm like, well, I get to live the high highs and the low lows, and I don't really have to like watch the show. Apply for Survivor. I did also watch a video. Oh my god, Survivor. Pause. Genuinely pause. I can't. I watched a video essay that was like the generational fall off of Survivor. And I was like, I don't think Survivor is good. They genuinely had some really problematic things happen. And I think the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life was that, like, who's the host of Survivor? His name is Jeff, I believe. Jeff Probst. Is that his name? Jeff is the funniest human being of all time. Yeah. So apparently he had someone. 1, 2, 3. I need the last Northwind right now. I can't have the last Northwind be discarded. 1 of Circles, there's still a few of them. But like Northwind is a non-negotiable. Please, if there a god, if there is a god and they're a fan of this channel, please. So Jeff Probst was criticized by like this media critic or whatever, and apparently his ego did not like that, because the next time this media critic interviewed him, he started like, the media critic was even so nice. Like the media critic criticized the game of Survivor because some of the games and the prizes and the punishments didn't make any sense whatsoever. And so when the media critic on the red carpet was like, we're here with the legendary Jeff Probst. And like Jeff Probst, who his ego is so fragile, just responded, do you even like me at all? It was the funniest thing. Asking someone if they like you at all, like if they even like you a little bit for the first like response is the funniest thing that could ever happen. I've never seen insecurity distilled down into such a beautiful and tangible thing. I've never seen such a clear-cut example of what insecurity does to a human being. It was beautiful. It was so good. By the way, lost his hand. Awesome. That was my 1 of Circles, by the way. That was my 1 of Circles. I would do that. It is so funny. It is genuinely so effing funny. But I do think that show, I think he really wants to be woke, but in a really, like, really sometimes missing the mark kind of way. I don't know. We do We do survival on an island here, not politics. You know what I mean? But I've been watching these recaps of reality shows, and that's been kind of nice. But, like, for some reason, like, folks, you don't have to believe me, okay? I promise I'm not just putting on the air of being so sensitive to literally everything. But, like, when I see real human beings exhibiting just really selfish or inconsiderate behavior, I'm not like, munch, munch, munch on the popcorn. Like, I'm like, oh, no. Like, I can't believe I have to share a world with them. I just feel really bad about it, you know? How to get out of a debt? I would say when someone else calls Riichi, just consider folding. That's a good start, you know? Decent starting hand. I don't believe that this is just a straight up half flush in the character suit. If our first draw is something good, like green dragon, red dragon, even a pair of these, yeah. Maybe we could have done something. Folks, I think this hand is so trash that I'm not even sure I pawn into the first white dragon. The first white dragon we might have to see, like, come and go. Because this, no, I don't think this is bringing the heat necessarily. This hand is stinky. Oh my god. Spirit Crab, good tidings, good tidings. Oh, I'm in the game. I'll see you after. Yeah. You can't be stream sniping the game. Nah, good luck. Have fun. But also, yeah, I'll see you after the game. Don't look at my hands. You already know I have a pair of the white dragons. Yo, Star, if I lose this game, it wasn't even competitive from the start, okay? The player across from me knew I had a pair of the white dragons. How was I supposed to play this? How was I supposed to play this game with any sort of honor or integrity afterwards? If there was like a reality TV show that you could go on, like you didn't have to audition for, which one would you go on? I don't know if I would want to go on Big Brother. And I don't mean to be a pervert or anything, but it's simply because I don't enjoy being betrayed. Like, I think that would be I think that would be a bummer. And then Survivor, ugh. You have to be outside? Ugh! You know what I mean? Like that's fine or whatever, but it's just like, couldn't some of this be inside? Like, that would be really, really nice. And then suddenly Mr. Beast shows up on the island. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think I could do Survivor. I mean, American Idol doesn't really count. That's probably the closest one, but I would just want to be in the band. You said this isn't the spirit of the question at all. I wouldn't want to do Naked and Afraid because I don't want to be naked or afraid. Isn't there just, there has to be like a reality show for dweebs, right? The NLSS. The Amazing Race? The Amazing Race, I guess, is fun because you are outside, but sometimes you get to go inside. Some of you at home might be asking, you really like this? Yeah, I am. It's so hot. Like, I can't be outside for that long. I need to be inside sometimes. It's so nice inside. How would I do in Jeopardy? This is the thing. I don't think that, like, I could. I think my memory of things, call me Grisabella the Glamour Cat. The way I got a decent memory. Okay. I imagine death so much it feels like a memory. That's a Lin-Manuel Miranda reference in 2026 gaming. I now have 2 Dora and a white dragon pair, but it might be too little too late. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. What am I? Andre 3000 and John Legend in the song Green Light. Because they say, I'm ready to go right now. I would pawn anything. I would pawn something I'm giving up on you. I would do anything here. I would do anything. 8 of, it's, okay. This is so good. This is so effing good. I don't expect anyone to cut 3 of circles unless, I mean, it is the new door. It doesn't have the same aura as the old, folks. I tried. I genuinely tried so hard. The fates are not, you know, all the girls are not girling right now. That's a Le Seraphim reference. The Mercury's in retrograde. I can't. Well, Mercury's fine, actually. Mercury's good. This is what I needed the whole time. All right, so this has a very clear-cut path to Pinfu Nation, as it were. We're just straight up diplomats to Pinfu Nation right now. But in order to do that, I think that we probably have to get rid of this red 5. So a little bit awkward, but we can at least hopefully get into Senpai. Jackson B42, thank you for the prime. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to develop hobbies. It's hard. It's genuinely super duper hard. I keep trying in the Pokemon Platinum Battle Factory. That's also a fun pastime, but it makes me too stressed if I play it right before bed. Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me. I don't think this hand... Do you really have to kill your darlings in order to succeed in this death game? I think this is a red 5 cut, and then don't even get attached to the 1 of circles. I'm making the 1 of circles the forbidden fruit right now, which means that some of you want the 1 of circles even more. I know. I oftentimes feel the same. I gotta cut it right now. I gotta cut it right now. Me when I'm the director of a live TV show and something bad has happened. I gotta cut it right now. We're 1 tile away from Riichi Pinfu nothing. I'm telling you, I need to do that. Not only because it would feel nice to win a hand, but also because I would really like a chance to pee. I would really like a chance to go to the bathroom right now. And then, like, I've run out of YouTube stuff to watch, so I'll sometimes watch, like, true crime video essays, like big video essays about true crime. And I just, like, that also makes me, it just makes me bummed out. And then I get too scared if I watch those before bed. And this is, I'm trying to, can a guy just play Pokemon Platinum? I don't know. I just need to find some activity that I can do before bed. That's fine. I will say, I have Pavloved myself. Like, I don't know if anybody else has, like, a nighttime routine that they adhere to, but I bought a hand massager on, do you want to see it? It's actually right here. I bought a hand massager on, this isn't a shopping channel either, but I bought this online, and it, like, sucks all your fingers in, and, well, it doesn't really, like, slurp them in, but it, like, holds your fingers and just kind of wiggles them. Every time I do that before going to bed, and now every single time that I use it, I get really, really sleepy. I'm, you know, in much the same way we all contain the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we all contain Pavlov, the dog, and the bell. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just Pavloving myself every night before bed. And then sometimes I'm like, it does like 15-minute cycles, but then I usually don't make it, like, I'm like, I don't want to fall asleep with this big power glove on. So I don't even finish the massages sometimes. It's fine. I wouldn't say it's the greatest purchase of my life, but it's like a pretty decent purchase. A crossover with the Riichi. I would maybe chase this, depending on what tiles we need to discard. Like, if I draw into 7 of bamboo or 3 of characters right now, I think I can chase Riichi, Tenhou, double-sided weight. Ooh, but a lot of my apes are gone. 3 of my apes are gone, and it's not even Pinfu. I don't think I'm supposed to cheat. I don't love the idea of cutting 3 of characters. Oh my god. Can I get a 1 parentheses with a heavy heart? Because I think this is right. I genuinely think that folding here is right. What do we have here? We have Tenhou only. Maybe Tenhou, Riichi, Pinfu at best. But, like, most of the time, this hand is literally just 1 Han, and I don't know if I can do that. I have to pee so bad. 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 I've never needed to call, like, an early Riichi more than I need right now. I have to pee, and then I can't stop drinking this sparkling water, which tastes like nothing. Right, Lord, with 6 of circles on the discard. That's okay. Can't really do anything about that. I feel like 6 of circles and 7 of circles are relatively... I don't think I'm chasing this that hard. Me when I'm a dog, but I don't even like the mailman that much. I don't think I'm chasing this that hard. And I can kind of snipe. No, I can't really snipe a dub off of anyone right now. Oh. Can I get a 1 with a heavy heart? Can I get a 1 with a heavy heart right now? Because I genuinely think that this is correct. What, like, Riichi Tenhou cannot be a good enough reason to lose the game. It just can't. Riichi half flush 3 Dora? Yes! Oh yes, I would lose everything. I would sacrifice anything to get that hand, right? There's a hand that's worth fighting for, like an intro song from Mulan. But Tanya only is not a hand that I can play. Oh my god, level. Oh my god. I could have maybe peed here. I could have maybe peed here, but I didn't have enough initiative. I didn't have enough resolve to go to the bathroom. That looks like a machine for 4 people. Don't get your mind out of the gutter. How people would no, you couldn't get 4 people close enough to do anything sickening. When the YouTube rabbit holes have dried up, that's how you know that, like, I don't know, the media landscape. Oh, this is something that I also wanted to talk about. I don't know if anyone else cares, but like YouTube has done this thing where they're changing how views are counted. Delicious dinner, good tidings. Pee on the haters. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do. Welcome to the chat. YouTube is doing this thing where they change up the way that views are counted. So I think it's like now, as soon as you start a video, even if it's just kind of like auto playing on your home screen or whatever, that counts as a view. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. People online seem to be arguing in favor of it being a bad thing, but I am not smart enough to know the reasoning behind why that is the case. Now, the only bad thing about this is, for me, is that like I had my own personal little goals. Do you know what I mean? I had my own personal little goals of like, oh, like this view count would be good, like this view count would be good. Not saying that I'm a numbers Andy, but I am saying that Mr. Beast is my my idol, the reason that I got into this. The joke didn't even feel good saying ironically. But I did have my own personal thing. So now like I haven't even looked to see if the changes are even in yet or if they've impacted things. Again, I kind of stick to the strategy of sticking my head into a hole in the sand. What is that phrase? Do you know what I'm talking about? Putting my head in a hole in the ground? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Sticking my head in a hole on the ground. What is that idiom? Okay, yeah, the AI overview is like, don't do that. It's highly dangerous. Immediate risks are suffocation and toxic gases. What am I? Burying your head in the sand. Thank you. Thank you. Sticking your head into a hole in the sand. It doesn't have the same cadence to it. Oreo Bud, thank you so much for the prime. I greatly appreciate it. I cannot pee. Me, when I'm kidney stone maxing, I cannot pee right now. They're not letting me pee. Hello, everyone. What rank is this? We're in the Jade Room, so I'm Master 2-star right now. Some are saying that I'm the most hard-stuck Master 2 Mahjong player that they've ever seen, and they're right. They're absolutely right. I'm going inside Suji mode. I don't have anything else that's even remotely safe. The 8 of characters was discarded before the Riichi, so we might think that it's safe, but in fact, it is not a safe thing to do. And then good, awesome. Good, actually, good. I like that I have 0 safe options. I don't want to discard how this... Oh my god, whatever. 9 of circles. Yes! Never punished, baby. Is this new view change supposed to couple with the recent increased monetization requirements? I think it is. I don't know what this means for the health of the website in general, but it just knocks... at least for the immediate moment. I guess very, very selfishly, I'm like, it kind of knocks how I'm tracking things alone by myself. I feel like it's like overly inflated for some reason, but I haven't checked it. Maybe it won't impact things literally even a little bit. Maybe it'll make the views go down, in which case I'll be very sad. But but yeah, we'll see. But I'm just a little bummed. I was kind of keeping my little track of everything. I will say that like I saw a clip of like Northern Lion just telling streamers to talk more, and I'm probably I wouldn't say okay. I was gonna Yusong Liu, I have to pee so bad. I've never had to pee more than this. I'm like doubting every single thought that comes into my mind because I need to pee so bad. Oh my god, I need to pee. I'm like sweating. I need to pee so bad. I got nothing here, right? I got nothing that's safe. Gaming. Like, they're not waiting with a 2-3. They could be waiting with a 6-7, but I see 3 of the 6s. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna make a run. Please. Okay, that's not a bad first discard. Oh my god, this hand slaps. Why did I discard the Dora? Okay, but it doesn't matter. Where we're going, we don't need the Dora. Oh my god. Okay, can I also tell you something? I didn't even pee that much. I think I got too nervous. And I didn't even pee that much. I genuinely didn't even pee that much, but that's okay. At least a little pee. At least I did a little pee. I'm going for the flush in the bamboo suit. I don't know if that's necessarily right, but in the dealer seat, I kind of want to, go fast. Anyway, I saw this clip of Northern Lion telling streamers to talk more. Huge agree, because like I have a very short attention span, and so sometimes when I'm scouring the Mahjong Soul category on Twitch at night, I don't know why I said at night. It makes it seem so sinister. Like most people aren't talking that much. I might be the exception in that like the things that I say generally serve no societal purpose and are sometimes vile. So maybe there is some, veracity to the idea that I should think about the things before I say them. But overall, I think that's pretty good advice. We all know you've been way too quiet. Exactly. Okay, 7 of bamboo is definitely a tile that we would also like. I'm starting to regret my decisions. Amazingly so. Oh my god. Okay. Right Lord is gonna call Riichi. Left Lord has 2 sets already completed. And then look at me with my hand in shambles. Like, I don't know if this is gonna go the way that I want it to go. Oh. Okay, we're gaming. This might still be okay. Is this a half outside hand of some kind? I don't know. Jasmine on YouTube writes, hi, you said my partner and I are from New Zealand. We have a Riichi Mahjong club here. Yo, that's so cool. Just wanted to let you know that, just to let you know that us and our club members are a big fan of yours. First of all, I apologize greatly for perhaps poisoning the lexicon of those club members. I did not mean to do that. People are saying single tile York in it in real life. That is honestly reprehensible, and I don't stand by that. I don't endorse that. Second of all, it's awesome that y'all have a Riichi Mahjong club. That's very, very dope. And I wish it the best of success. Yeah. Tectonic, good tidings. Thank you for the 35 months. Who up in here is zuzzying their fur in jails? I would crawl across broken glass just for a chance to be in Furten. Like, I would love to be in Tenpai, but I don't know if I think the gods have have a different idea as to how these games are gonna go. 7, 8, 9 on the first few draws, though. That's not too terrible. What is my nut draw? 2 of circles, 7 of circles. Hopefully, we can somehow end on a double-sided weight within this hand, but I'm not necessarily gonna hold my breath. 3 copies of the 8 of bamboo. If we end on this 6, 8, 8, 8 shape, it's not even that bad, right? We get to win off of the 6 or the 7. The forbidden 6, 7 weight. A crosslord has 2 sets already completed. Once we get like halfway down to the second row, we have to really consider how much we want this hand. It's also a little bit scary. I don't think that they are going for it, but there is a world where they could go for a half flush in the character suit, in which case it's not great. You know what I mean? Then we probably have to fold. ETH V, good tidings. Welcome. Our hand is making its way downtown. There's a sicko world where maybe 3 concealed triplets is possible, but 3 concealed triplets is rare, and I think for good reason. A crossguard being willing to cut a red 5 is horrible news for us. That means that they've certainly got something that's worth fighting for. These cats are not. These cats are not gonna do it. I'm not particularly into Mahjong, but I've started dropping Sanchokler among other selected pieces of vocabulary in completely unrelated places. Respect. Big respect. Absolutely huge respect. Sanchokler could mean anything. The real Sanchoku is what you interpret it to mean. If I draw into 8 of circles or 7 of circles, I slam the like and subscribe. I think I can get rid of this because it literally passed 30 seconds ago. Okay. We're gaming. That was close, but we are gaming. If I can end on a 2-tile weight, that would be awesome. If I have to end on like a double pair weight, like if I draw into 6 of bamboo, that's not necessarily great either, but Riichi one. Okay. If you're the partner of Silver, I need you to go and unplug the internet right now. I'm sorry. You might be working on things right now as well. I need you to go unplug the internet because I can't handle this. I'm about to lose, okay? Bad manners? Excuse me. It's called winning. It's called playing to my outs. But he has 5G. I need you to put the phone in a Faraday box or whatever it's called. I needed to not be able to accept any incoming signals. Okay, this is not a bad hand. Seat wind red 5 Dora isn't bad. We can even accept more copies of the Dora, which in this case would be very, very good. We certainly need all the value we can get. I am 1 tile away from Tenpai, which is nasty. Okay, nut draw here. 8 of bamboo. Unfortunately, one of them is already gone. Or a pair of either the 9 of characters or the 8 of circles. Either one is totally fine. Either one is genuinely totally fine. 8 of bamboo, I think I prefer, just because then we can like pivot our single tile weight and hopefully end on a double tile weight somewhere further down the line. Maybe we can pick up, like, I don't know, 1 more Dora or something to get a little bit more value into this hand. Maybe we can even con into Westwind. But I will say, we shouldn't be playing so desperate as if the sun isn't going to rise tomorrow. Gaming. This is so good. 8 of bamboo 1 time, please. I can end on a double-sided weight for the 5 and the 8 of characters. We shouldn't be playing like it's all Jover. It's not all Jover. In fact, we're being chillin' right now. Right Lord is barely ahead of us, and we have 1 more dealer seat coming up. Now, they unfortunately also have 1 more dealer seat coming up, but I like those odds. I genuinely like those odds. I hate some of these draws that we've been getting. If I draw into red 5 or even 3 of circles, I pivot off of this garbage 7-9. Wait. Yusong, just say the word. I don't know. Isn't it more in vogue on the internet right now to say instead of ASS, as it were? Isn't that popular for some reason? And then you're not supposed to say like the DIC word, and instead one might opt to say DIH instead. And I don't really understand that either. But that also seems to be in vogue as well. Is my culture. Saying makes me assume that you're 15 years old, which is good or bad, depending on what you're after. Me desperately trying to cling on to any relevancy / blending into current day society. Fa! I like the fa sound effect. I like that one. I should have it on my soundboard because it could be used in 99% of Mahjong scenarios. Even when you're doing well, you could pop off with the fa as well. That's not even super out of place. Meanwhile, I'm referencing Threw It on the Ground by the Lonely Island that came out in the year like 2003 or something. Like, oh, we're doomed. We're doomed. Sonogawa Steve 1 time. Let's go. Can I ever... A Tribe Called Quest. Can I get rid of 2 of bamboo? I'm going to be so real with you. It's the most dangerous tile I've ever seen in my entire life. And we have no defense right now. 2 of characters is defense. It might not seem like it, but it is safe to the player who is called Riichi. If Rylord wants to doom themselves by dealing in, that is also a universe that I'm kind of into right now. I know I have I know I have 7 of characters as well to play a little bit safe, but I'm also 1 tile away from Tenpai for a Mongon. Like, that must count for something as well, no? Dr. Diggory, good tidings, good tidings. I still say I'm on a boat, as one must. As one must. It's giving high school Instagram user, but low-key DIH cracks me up. 3-3 of bamboos are gone. This seems so greedy. This seems so greedy. I think I should fold here. 1, 5, and 4 8s. Please. Not sure if that was worth it. Genuinely not sure if that was worth it. Let's see. Let's just let confirmation bias Connor take the wheel. Now, what do we want to see? Literally, purely only our winning tiles. If we draw into another door, we have to cut 5 of characters, which, while fine, I don't love. You know what I mean? A few seconds left in overtime. Only one. Oh my god, disgusting. And I get to pick up the Riichi stick. You might think that obviously this is the correct play. I'm not sure it was that obvious. I'm genuinely not sure it was that obvious. You think my D wasn't scared? You think my D didn't shrivel up into myself because of how scared I was chasing that hand? Don't hit me with the -2s. You know that that's relevant right now. Jade Avenger, good tidings, good tidings. Eric W on YouTube, good tidings. 7-1 might have done the left float. Yeah, they did look like they were going for a half flush or a full flush in the character suit, you know? -2 should have said ah. You think my ah wasn't trembling in fear? Did they really ban Archive of Our Own? That's genuinely like, I know that there are some restrictions on free speech, right? You're not allowed to say fire in a crowded theater because that can affect inflict a real harm. But if they silence horny fanfiction, that's how you know we're living in literally 1984. Like, I don't know if it was, or maybe I think they like they might have like deleted Wattpad or something, or like restricted Wattpad in some countries. Folks, I didn't do any research before saying this sentence, you know? But I saw some postings about it online, and I was like, oh, that's really, really sad. And like, you don't have to believe me. It really seems like, based off of my entire personality, all I do is read fanfiction in my spare time. But I haven't read fanfiction in a long time, and I wouldn't want to deny reading fanfiction for anybody else. That's like what a like, you know, personal form of creative expression. You can't just be restricting access to Wattpad. They censored Wattpad. First they came for Wattpad. Then I said nothing. Then they came for AO3, and then I said nothing. Then they came for DeviantArt, and there was no one else to speak out for me. You know what I mean? It's a slippery slope. You can't even draw ah or d on You can't even write fan fiction about ah or d on online anymore. I should be arrested. This bit is going places. I think this is one of those bits where it's only today. There's no way this is continuing. It is not. I can't in good conscience continue it. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Is this 1 tile? No, this is still 2 tiles away from Tenpai. In which case, let's tango a little bit. If I draw into 4 of circles, it's so good, right? 4 of circles allows us to accept the door, which is 3 of circles. Wattpad banned NSFW, so users migrated to AO3, as they should. That's like when Tumblr banned NSFW things, and then everyone stopped using Tumblr. But now it's allowed. But I think it like, I don't know if there's actual rules to it. This is the worst hand I've ever seen, actually. This hand is so heavy. This hand cannot win. It's like drowning in value, and it's pulling it towards the bottom of the ocean. Fuck! Okay. What he's saying is that you should all make zines for your friends. I think zines are so cool. I've had, maybe it is a distinctly Los Angeles thing, but whenever friends make zines or something, I'm like, yeah, that's, I like creating print media in now, like this current day and age. There's something really cool about it, because you're not supposed to. I also was thinking about how, like, I don't know if it's like a good or a bad thing that I suck at Mahjong? No, that's not what I was saying. Come on, be nicer to yourself. This can't be real. I'm going Oppa stupid style with it because this is just moonshot territory, right? The only things I'm comfortable discarding in this stinky hand is one of circles followed by one of circles. So this is just moonshot prayer mode. No. Okay, well now I have to fold. This is, folks, someone unplug their router. Come on. How many more times do we need to say it? The router needs to be unplugged. Please pass. Yes! Okay. I mean, all the 8s are gone, but they could have a single tile wait on the 9. I mean, obviously the likelihood of that is really, really small, but I'm trying to moonshot myself into tempo. We're probably not going to get there anyway. Let me live. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I have to make 2 more discards. 9 of circles, guaranteed Genbutsu. 4 of bamboo. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh my god, am I screwed? I could kiss the ground right now. Looking like a fool with my lips on the ground. This is also probably okay. They're not waiting with a 4-5. It's Genbutsu for them, and they can't be waiting with an 8-9 because all my apes are gone. You like that? Chris Angel Mind Freak, baby. Chris Angel Mind Freak. This is bad in that I pay out exhaustive draw penalty, but it could be infinitely worse. Loaf, thank you for the follow. I need this dealer seat to mean something. It might mean something. Wow. Okay. SNL high school theater troupe bit. Wow. Voice. Okay. If I pawn, if I did it, I cannot discard 7 of circles. 7 of circles gives me the faint glimmer of a possibility that we might be able to accept 8 of circles, which is the Dora. And there's 2 gosh dang Riichi 6 from the night before. And so we would very much like to win an extra 2,000 points on top of this, you know, shitty, I'm sorry. I can't stop. I genuinely can't stop. Oh my, I can't stop. So now if I pawn into Southwind, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to discard. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. What a tangled web we weave. What do I discard now? I think if I pawn Southwind, I cut 4 of bamboo, followed by 3 of bamboo. You know what I mean? For some reason, my brain wants me to do 4 of bamboo, followed by 3 of bamboo. I'm just trying to do all the things that are like. Feel really out of touch. It's masking. It's giving insecure that he might be out of touch. Okay. Now that is also interesting, is it not? Me when I'm trying to drum up discussion in my Socratic seminar. Now that is also interesting, is it not? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If there is a god, I draw into Southwind, I rip it from the devil's clutches, and I call Riichi Prevalent Wind 1 Dora in the dealer seat. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat right now. Double-sided weight. I'm in Tenpai. It's the 4th discard. Conditions are perfect. Watch me lose. Now watch me lose. It's the Riichi Mahjong experience. .mp4. Watch me whip Nene and lose this hand all in one foul motion. You sung the viewer count went down by 300 after you whipped a Nene, and I stomach that, and I can handle that. Why? Because I have to speak my truth as an artist, baby. Red 5 sumo. Don't even get me started. There's gonna be a cleanup on Isle Salvation if we get a red 5 bamboo sumo. Okay, that would go so unfathomably. Doesn't matter. Genuine. None of this matters. Existential mall cop say what? Jean-Paul Blart say what? None of this matters. All that matters is winning that little bit of that little bit of points. I cannot believe that I am this happy over a 2-han hand. That's what? My hand is 1 tile away from Tenpai at the start. Leve voice from the start. That when I pawn on you, Tenpai comes on through. This might be greed. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. I mean, if I got 5-6 from my hand, it means that I have a monster hand. So I'm just trying to muddy up my discards a little bit and be like, oh no, I'm just a little guy. Go ahead and she, you sicko. Sick little freak. Sorry. I really want to win this one. I pawn to get into Tenpai because, like, Prevalum and Green Dragon all triplets is already 12,000 points. I don't need Yakuman. Don't. Yes. Yes. Gaming. They think I'm going for 13 orphans. And that is fine by me. Please, I'm begging you. What? I mean, now... Well, I don't know. If someone else is looking at this, I don't know what they would think. It's either like 7 pairs, or I just have a nutty hand, or something, right? I cut Dora because we can't use the Dora. I know that hurts. Donkey Buds, thank you for the follow. Ex Christos, thank you for the follow as well. I'm begging you, a green dragon, a whiff of a green dragon. Oh my goodness. The used socks of the green dragon. You know what I mean? Thank you. So, you might not have liked my methods, but we got there. And if I sumo, I get 3 concealed triplets as well for Hanemon. But if that's an if and only if, an IFF for any Python users out there, pushes up glasses. This is an IFF. We sumo is 3 concealed triplets, all triplets. Green Dragon prevalent win, dealer Hanemon 18,000. But if I Ron somebody, it is just Mongon, right? Green Dragon prevalent win, all triplets, just 12,000. But 12,000 is really, really good. 12,000 is amazing. It is so effing good. If I Ron someone off of the red 5, that might be Hanemon, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. It literally doesn't even matter. Jean-Paul. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Yes. Sorry, Silver. I'm so sorry. This is also not a bad hand. This is not a bad hand. From the depths of despair. My chickens when they hatch. When I count my chickens and then they hatch. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Hey, anybody, I feel so good about that hand. I'm gonna shake my eye and show deer on my mane, okay? I should not be allowed to use the internet. Should not be allowed to use the internet. Didn't people do that? They were like, I'll be naked if the team on like the World Cup wins. And then inevitably, I only saw those posts, by the way. Not because I was seeking them out, but because they didn't pan out. This is the only, I'm going to be real with you. Like, I was talking to a friend about, like, are we excited for the Olympics? And they had tried to, like, get some tickets for the Olympics when, I think it's in 2 years, right? The Summer Olympics are going to be in LA. And so, my friend had already, like, signed up for all the lottos and tried to get a ticket. Hopefully not the Shirley Jackson type. Am I right, fellow kids? I am going to cheat here. I am going to cheat because I'm one tile away from Tenpai. And my hand is bad. But I can go fast. And sign up for all the lotteries to try to see the Olympics. Here's the thing. I think the Olympics are neat. And if you didn't think that I also, like everybody else on this planet, felt emotional watching Alyssa Liu do the ice skating, I did. Absolutely. I have a heart. It might not seem like it, but he has a heart. But the other thing about Yusong and the Olympics is that the Olympics can happen and Yusong cannot watch any of it and be totally okay. Like, I'm not saying that in like a super derogatory way or anything. It's just like, it's cool when it's on, but I'm not sure I'll like try to like actively seek it out 100% all the time. I'm folding here, right? I'm waking up. I'm folding big. Ooh, whoa. I could even cut the door. In fact, I was supposed to cut the door there. I know it's a little bit awkward. I know it's a little bit awkward. Me in adolescence. I know it's a little bit awkward. Like, but I think we are in a position right now where even if Left Lord sumos and we eat a dealer penalty, and I shouldn't open my mouth to say these words, but so long as it is not a Yakuman, we should be fine, right? And we see 3 of the doors, so the likelihood that they are just like balling, straight up balling right now. Please just be a Mongon. Please just be a Mongon. Okay, no Oradora goes huge. Yes, okay, Oradora would have been a Hanemon, but they missed the Oradora, and we move into South 4. And it's not even, okay, we're not even first. Wow! Dealer Hanemon means nothing. Yeah, it used to be a cultural touchstone, but now it's just kind of whatever. Yeah, I don't know what changed. I don't know if they made it like more capitalistic or whatever, or like, but I'm like not as Olympic pilled as I used to be. I think that just because there's just more media in general. So the Olympics are also competing with kind of everything on YouTube, you know? So what happens here? If I get a 2-Han hand off of anyone, it's awesome. So Tanyao Pinfu gets it. Tanyao Pinfu can get it. Tanyao Pinfu ate and left no crumbs. Tanyao only if I direct hit Left Lord is maybe fine, but I really want to, like, one red 5 changes the entire game, right? Like, I would chi into red 5 in the character suit for surezies. Like, that's very easy. Star Piper, I hope you have a nice night. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. And then, like, the same thing happened where, like, the World Cup was in my area, like some Blackpinks that I know. And then I was kind of aware of it. The only thing I was really aware of was everyone in England going, "It's coming home, mate." And then it didn't come home. And I don't mean that in like a Schadenfreude-istic way where I'm like, ha ha ha, I love your misery. No, that must have been a huge bummer for everyone involved. But like, but not for the other team. But the point is, like, I am fine being a little bit out of touch, if you can't tell by literally every single, I don't know, idiom or word that I've used, or they're not catchphrases. They're, you know, they're just like culturally relevant words that I've been saying this game. 10 times Tanyao Pinfu understood the assignment. Exactly. The Tanyao Pinfu, I thought this game was over. Then Tanyao Pinfu did what? I'm 1 tile away, please. Tanyao Pinfu could actually get it. Yeah. Do I chi into 3 of bamboo? That's really interesting. Because I could just try to snipe Left Lord from direct hit. After direct hit. I could even pawn right now. What delightful decadence we live in. I could even pawn. There's also where Left Lord deals into Right Lord and we repeat South 4. I would also be okay with that. But I think I want to end this game right meow, if it's at all possible. That's just something that's just a Yusong original. The kids these days are not saying right meow. I am saying right meow. Corey, thank you so much for the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you had a great stream. You're coming in at a very hot time. Corey, I need you to raid into me every single day. That sounds like a euphemism. It's not. But I need you to raid into me every single day. Corey just gave me Tenpai. I have Tanyao Pinfu. And the reason I'm not calling Riichi here is because I in a very Marie Antoinette fashion, we let them have Riichi. Like, we don't need to give any. We have we have enough points and we only need to win by a little. We don't need to win by a lot. Such that, like, if we were to just run off of anybody, even without the Riichi, we get first place. Please, I'm begging you. We've been eating dirt this entire stream. I am begging you. The Tanyao Pinfu humble Riichi Pinfu farming. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, I've mixed triple secret. Was everyone saying that? Was everyone saying that? I have mixed triple sequence the whole time. Mixed triple sequence the entire game. Okay. He didn't know. Does he know? He did not. Yes, we were. This man isn't the Sun Chokler. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what happened. Momentary brain breakdown. I can't believe I didn't see that I had confirmed Sun Chokler. It was all in my hand too. It's not like, oh, we need a specific tile. Evidence he doesn't read YouTube chat. For the record, everyone was yelling at me, and I missed it all. I was just so hyped that I was in Tenpai. I was very glad that Corey raided into me, and then I regretted the euphemism of asking him to raid into me every single day. When you date a streamer and he raids into you, ugh. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this goofy stream. I hope, even though our hands were straight duh, and I said fa a lot, I hope that it was an enjoyable experience for us all. Silver, you played a great game, genuinely. I was on the ropes until I literally got gifted that dealer seat all triplets hand from God. Like that, if you want to go look back at that starting hand, you're gonna think that I've cheated. Like that starting hand was genuinely disgusting. Folks, we're back Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific. So the exact same time that we started the stream today. I don't know what we're gonna play yet. We might do some choicer voicer, but let me know. Did that game, watching other people do it, was that a fun experience, or does it get kind of like old quickly? I don't know. Let me know in the Discord, please, if you're willing to, if you got an opinion on it. I would love to hear. And then Thursday we're streaming at 1 p.m. with our good friend and colleague Boba. We're gonna be yapping about some silly stuff, you know. So that's I'm very excited about that. I think Big Walk will resume the week following, and so yeah, I appreciate. I mean, I'm you know, we all got to be a little bit patient for the Big Walk, but trust me, I want it to happen as much as the next person as well. Okay, it's just a game made for short form content. Okay, it's a content mill. I don't know if I want to make everyone the content funnel. That sounds like straight duh. Okay, everyone, I'll see you in the Discord. Thank you so much for all the support and love today. I really appreciate it. Please take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, don't overwork yourself, and just take care, okay? All right, talk to you soon, everyone. Bye.